Okay, 3, 2, 1. I'm sick. So, Ramazan is here, which means we have to fast for 30 days. Which means one of the biggest fears we have as natural lifters is the progress I made in the gym going to go away? Am I going to lose muscle? What do I basically do? Okay, so let me address a few questions that people ask me during Ramazan and lifting weights. Will I lose all my gains if I don't train for 30 days straight? No and yes. It depends. Statistically speaking, muscle loss on average starts setting in after 2 weeks of detraining, which means you don't train anything for 2 weeks and muscle loss comes in after the 2 week mark. And it will continue all the way up until 6 to 8 weeks, where that's when you take a picture of yourself and then compare yourself before and then be like, oh shit, I've lost. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. That being said, if you train a minimum, and this is what I recommend for people who want to take it chill during Ramadan, if you train at least 2 times per week, basic upper lower body, and train at maintenance volume, which is basically about 5 to 6 sets per muscle group. So for example, if you take the chest, then you just have to do 6 sets of chest exercises. This includes the bench press and chest flies, like 6 total sets, not 6 sets of one exercise. So if you train at least a minimum of 6 sets per muscle per week and push 2 of those sets to failure, you're gonna be fine. Your muscle will maintain at least for up until 3 months or so. Like, you can train at minimum volume and still keep your muscle and just not expect to lose any significant size. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna do what's called a mini cut. Recently, I saw myself in pictures and I wasn't happy about my body fat percentage, and I've been going to the gym pretty hard. So I wasn't really tracking my calories. However, I was taking care of how much proteins I put in my body, and I was focused on growing. And I've been tracking it regularly, and I've been making like significant progress, small mini PRs in the gym every week. So now with Ramazan coming and my calories gonna be slashed in basically half, it's not gonna be good for me to, number one, perform in the gym. So my performance might decrease, and number two, if I do, like, I don't know, amp myself up and go hard at the gym, the amount of nutrition I give my body is not going to be enough to recover. So what I've decided to do is to use this as an opportunity to start a mini cut. Now, what is a mini cut? A mini cut is not like a normal cut, which goes for about 8 to 12 weeks. A mini cut is where you do an aggressive calorie deficit with aggressive training, but you just sustain that for like 2 to 6 weeks. So in this case, I'm going to do 4 weeks, which is how long Ramazan will last normally. So the goal is to create a nutrition plan that will put me in an aggressive calorie deficit. My maintenance is about 2,100, so I'm going to eat around 1,500 calories per day, and I'm going to start walking a lot more, up my step count. So I'll be aiming to walk at least 10 kilometers per day. Something that is very light on my body, not so stressful, but will still keep those calories ticking every single day. I am going to have to go to the gym and train hard. Why do I have to do that? The reasons, because since I'm going into such a big deficit, your body's going to want to break down fat and muscle tissue because it's an aggressive deficit to create energy for your body to function. However, you need to signal your body not to burn as much muscle as possible. So how you do that is you go and train as intensely, if not a little bit less intense, but you gotta keep the frequency up so that your body goes, okay, we need to maintain this because its lifestyle requires it. So let's just smash everything through fat. What does this mean? It means these 30 days are probably not going to be the best 30 days ever. However, I think I'm ready to like give it a shot, and I'm going to document it throughout. So hopefully you guys can come with me. I'm going to go shopping because preparation is key. You got to have a plan for your diet. So yeah, hopefully this inspires you guys, or like you guys learn something from this. And if you guys like the content, subscribe, because I'm gonna upload this every single day. Cool. See you guys on day 1.